Good evening, Redskin fans, and welcome to the Redskin Broadcasting Network. We're coming to you live from Blytheville, Arkansas, where the senior Redskins will face off the Chickasaws of Blytheville. Our captains are trotting out on the field here. Looks like Blytheville's captains are coming too. Aaron, who we got for her?
So the Redskins have number 70, Carter Couch, number 58, Mikey Alphin, number 2, Brendan Arnold, and number 13, Mr. Payne Swan.
Right.
The Chickasaws look like they're going to bring most of the senior class out to be their honorary captains.
That is their senior
class. Yep. I think there's 6 of them. I'll call them out. Number 55 for the Chickasaws is Nathan King. Number 4 is Curtis Richardson. Number 52 is Darius Rogers. Number 8 is Keelan Anderson. Number 24 is Courtney Rogers. And number 12 is Jomir Guyton.
Yeah, and the number 24 there, Aaron, we're going to learn his number tonight. He is the, I believe, the 8th leading rusher in the state right now in 4A. Pretty good running back.
Yep. Excellent running back.
Well, waiting for the coin toss here. Mike, we got a few extra players who brought with us tonight.
We got a little bit of help out here tonight. We brought up the entire 9th grade team. Redskins going to dress out close to 70 players tonight. And I think we'll talk about the keys to the game here in a minute, but I think we're going to see a couple of new starters. Leighton Robinson is going to pencil in for Evan Thompson. Evan Thompson got injured last week. He is out for the season. Leighton Robinson stepping in for him for the in the guard spot on the offensive line, and Mr. Basil is going to step in for Thompson on the defensive line, is my understanding.
All right.
Pocahontas won the toss, and we've deferred to the second half.
So starting off on defense, guys, let me show my defensive starters real quick. We'll go through those. If we come out in the 3-4 tonight, I expect to see Basil, Couch, and Swan up front. Linebackers look like Austin George, Ryder Baltz, Mr. Riccio, Bruce Brucey, and Lane Thielemeyer. And in the defensive backfield, if we're a 4-man defensive backfield, Womack, Arnold, Priest, and another freshman, Ryder Starr, expected to get the start tonight at corner so that we can take Xavier off of playing Ironman football.
Well, for our 9th graders, this is 2 games in 2 days.
2 games in 2 days. Now, they got to rest most of the second. The ones we're going to see play tonight got to rest most of the second half last night. Great win by the Junior Redskins last night. Undefeated season, conference champs. Same way with our 7th graders, Brock. Undefeated season with the 7th graders. So great effort by those young men. And like I said, we're going to see a couple of the freshmen start tonight. I expect to see Kipton Jansen may get a little bit of playing time tonight. Brooks may get some playing time tonight. So we're going to I don't want to call them 9th graders anymore. We're going to call them freshmen tonight.
There
okay?
we go.
So the freshmen, I expect to see some of them get some playing time tonight. It's going to give us some great depth on the line, especially.
Redskins come through the Spirit line, and like you said, Mike, it looks like an army out there with all those extra players, close to 70 dressed out tonight. I love it.
So, looks to me like Blytheville has moved up some of their junior high as well. They only had 26 players on their roster that we have, I think. So it looks like they moved up some as well.
No, guys, something to watch for tonight. The sidelines are a lot more shallow than we've seen this season, so we need to watch for those sideline warnings tonight and might get a flag potentially.
Very good point, Jared. This is, you pull up on it and you think, well, that's a football field, and it's pretty tight in here. It's a good-looking field, nice turf. Blytheville's got a pretty nice stadium. We're getting ready to tee it up here. Austin, remember my name, George. Going to miss him next year, but right now we're going to focus on this year. Second to last game of the season. Next week we'll play Highland. But our business tonight is with the Blytheville Chickasaws. Blytheville's got Wilson back. Pooch kick. It's going to get out of bounds. Flag thrown. Ball went out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
You know, and I kind of like that move, Brock. I mean, we give them decent starting field position, but, you know, we've been pooch kicking, which works great when we recover the fumble. Gives them great starting position if we don't recover, and then you don't really want to kick deep to Blytheville because obviously they're going to have speed to burn and might take it to the house. So I kind of like that move there.
Mike, I know we hadn't saw your keys to the game yet, but one of the things I'm thinking about right now is we got to keep number 24 between the tackles.
Yeah,
can't let him get outside. These outside linebackers, defensive ends, they've got to set that edge tonight.
Blytheville's going to start out and trips to the right. One man in the backfield with Bell. Bell will keep it to quarterback. Redskins are all over him, bring him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Came out, guys, but they're calling him down.
See how fast. Let's see how fast Blytheville wants to play tonight. Looks like they're going to.
I thought Austin George was going to get the handoff there. He was in the backfield faster than you could blink an eye. He was right there all over that play.
Lewis is split out close to us over here, along with Guyton. Chad Bell, your quarterback, along with Rogers in the backfield. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it out in the flat, caught. Redskins pull him down right there. We're going to get a few yards for the Chickasaws.
Real quick, Aaron, pull up my keys to the game. You name the first one, Contain Courtney Rogers. That's the one we got to look at all night long. And I'm going to go back to live action here. They're moving a little bit quicker now.
Guys, we also have number 66 Wine Ball in for the D-line start tonight.
All right. 3rd and 8 for the Chickasaws. Bell in the backfield by himself. Wants to throw the football. Wants to throw it up down the sideline. Falls a little short. Good defense out there by Matt Womack. Going to bring up 4th down.
So Brock Bell, 40 of 89 on the year for 493 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Looks like the Chickasaws are going to punt here.
All right. Let's see. Ace Brooks in the game now, the freshman.
Back to punt for the Chickasaws.
Right now, Redskins have nobody back deep.
Have we had a Basil sighting yet?
Not yet. We do have a Jackson McDonald sighting, though.
Okay.
Looks like the Redskins are going to let them kick it and see where it bounces. Good-looking kick. Takes a Chickasaw bounce all the way down to the 10-yard line, and that's where they'll down it with 10:27 left here in the first quarter. Your Redskins will take over.
So real quick, back to the keys to the game. We're going to look at depth tonight, guys. Blytheville a little bit outmanned his numbers tonight. Casey told me they're going to go fast this week. They're going to try to wear them down. And then the third key, 9th graders turn into freshmen. We've already seen some freshmen playing out there. Expect to see a lot more of that tonight.
Your junior quarterback, Spencer James, trots on the field with his crew, and we'll start off with Arnold split to the near side. Priest split to the far side. Ballard in the backfield. Ballard gets the handoff up the middle, fumbles the football. Let's see who gets on it. We may have got it back.
21.
We did.
Redskins recover. That'll be a Barton's first down.
All right, so since that happened, I can say this now. I've been wanting to say it all year, then we'll put a jinx on him. That's the first time Ballard's put the ball on the ground all year long.
That's correct. Yep.
Mikey Alphen came up with that fumble recovery.
Way to go, Mikey Alphen.
That brings up something else. You know, we saw Lane Thielemeyer on that second down play of Blytheville slip a little bit on the cold, wet turf out there. Same thing, ball's got a little moisture on it, and that definitely played a factor in that fumble.
James takes it himself, positive yardage over the 30-yard line, close to another first down.
Number 29, Marlon Lewis on the stop for your kickoff.
Chains move, that'll be a Barton's first down. Redskin coaching staff calling in the plays as fast as they can. Arnold split near to us over here. Ballard in the backfield with James. X-Man gets the handoff. Almost had a face mask, takes it to the 40-yard line. They'll bring him down, 8-yard gain.
They are trying to strip the ball. He did a great job holding on to the ball there.
Yes, they are. 9:30 left in the first quarter of play. We're fast and furious here. Priest split to the far side. James takes it himself up the middle. He's going to have the first down, Barton's first down.
Boys, I want to point out number 50, Leighton Robinson, is just manhandling
Yes, he is.
some guys on the offensive line for the Redskins right now. Guys that are got him beat by about 30 pounds.
It's going to be on them.
Yep, that's offsides.
Yeah, real quick, just bring up the offensive starters real quick. Swan, Arnold, Priest at the wideout spots. Converse, Robinson, Couch, Molina, Mikey Alphen along the front. We brought in 2 heavy backs the last couple of times, but brought in 2 heavy backs first couple of times, but then we're going to have Ballard and James in the backfield as normal.
Okay, we do have Baltz. Yeah, we have Baltz and pitch out to the X-Man this time. X-Man gets hit pretty hard, bounces back up, some positive yardage. But Mike, like you said, remember my name, and Baltz are the heavy backs in the backfield doing the blocking tonight.
Yep, that's right.
2 H-backs.
Took Swan out of the equation so we can have an extra lead blocker there.
2 split, Priest and Arnold. Skins have yet to take to the air. James takes it himself, looks for a hole up the middle. Going to gain about another yard, close to the first down.
We got a report just texted to us that the viewers were suffering some buffering, but we're not seeing any buffering on our end. I'm watching on my phone, not getting buffering on that one either. So.
Okay. 3rd and 1. Same set. James gives it to the X-Man. X-Man's going to have a Barton's first down and more.
This is exactly what the Redskins need to do, just have a good long drive, keep a hold of that football for a while, and keep Blytheville's offense on the sideline. Good tough run in there by the Redskins, good blocking up front.
Yes, sir. James this time wants to go out off tackle. Gets to the sideline. Ooh, close to a late hit out of bounds over there.
There's that short sideline Jarrett talked about.
Very good point.
Yep, James is still down.
He got locked into the bench.
James ended up under the bench.
So we may see Ace Brooks.
He's on the field already.
Should have been a flag. It was definitely hit way out of bounds.
Checking him out over there.
Yeah, I'm with you, Aaron.
Yeah, it should have been a flag, but.
Well, the freshman steps in.
Not sure. I seen him get up there, but.
Ace Brooks in at quarterback. Ace hands it off to the X-Man. X-Man's going to have a first down and more, pushing towards that 25-yard line. Barton's first down.
In pregame, we did see Brooks taking snaps from Couch, so he was just kind of getting ready for that.
Yeah, that's very frustrating, for the Redskins, because the primary job of the officials is to keep these guys safe down there on the field, and they definitely failed.
Brooks hands it off to the X-Man again. X-Man's got a hole. Another positive game.
Xavier Ballard on the carry.
How many yards on that one, Aaron? 5?
That was about 7 yards there, we'll call it.
Skins giving them no time to rest. Brooks. Now somebody Blytheville's going to call a timeout.
We're moving too fast for them right now. They are unprepared.
Tugging at those shorts already in the first quarter, and that's what the Redskin coaching staff wanted.
So Blytheville with a quick timeout.
You know, Aaron, the great thing is we run the same offense.
Run the same offense. It's very discouraging when you have a crew like this come in and let something like that go on.
Yep.
Hopefully, a tape of that will get sent down to Little Rock and they'll do something with it. So
he's still down.
Yeah, he's still down, and it's just frustrating because this is the third year in a row I think he's gotten injured here.
Well, and
we're going into the Wildcat, guys.
Yep, Xavier Ballard will be taking the snaps now. Extra blocker in the backfield, that's Priest. Ballard's got a first down and more.
Number 21, Xavier Ballard, quarterback keeper.
And Barton's first downs are pushing us right down the field, guys.
And into the Domino's red zone the first time on the first drive.
Ball spotted at the 12-yard line. X-Man takes a snap again, pushes for another 5 yards.
Yep. He's going to be down about the 4-yard line, it looks like, Brock. And the Redskins continue to hurry, and Blytheville continues to not be able to move that fast.
X-Man takes the snap, pushes forward. Powell gets stopped about a yard short of the goal line.
So one of the other things we haven't done this year yet, guys, is gripe at the officials. I think we
I did a good job of that, and well deserved.
We broke the seal on it.
We broke the seal on it.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. Yeah.
Ball's on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, my heart goes out to Spencer. I hope he's okay over there.
Ballard takes the snap. Blytheville's going to hold.
Yeah. Not sure what the white hat was looking at because he had him around the neck.
So we're looking at 6:03 left to go in the first quarter. Ball on the 1-yard line. Skins knocking on the door trying to punch it in.
Skins take a breath this time. Get settled in. 2nd and 1. We did get another first down a while ago.
Plenty of time to get these short yardage situation.
5:40. Clock ticks down. Ballard stays in the Wildcat. Ballard gets the extra push. They're going to mark him short again.
Yeah, he's going to be down about the half-yard line. I do see James up running over there on the sidelines, boys. That's a good sign. Yeah, great sign that he's up moving around. So makes us all feel a lot better up here in this broadcast booth, and I'm sure his parents sitting in the bleachers as well.
Tip of the ball, there we go. Ballard goes under center this time. Touchdown, Redskins! Xavier Ballard punches it in with 5 minutes left in the first quarter of play.
Good tush push.
Whew, I got to breathe too, guys. Man, it has been nonstop.
That was it was a very stressful moment there when that happened. So we're glad he's okay and he's back in the huddle, guys.
Spencer James back in the huddle, like Aaron said. He's joined with Ballard beside him. Spencer keeps it himself, pushes to the outside, gets caught. 2-point conversion is no good.
Yeah, that's about the 4th time I've seen us slip.
Yeah,
there's definitely some moisture down there on that turf. I hadn't seen Blytheville slip, but I've seen us slip. So
yeah,
definitely got to watch that.
That was also the 3rd missed horse collar of the night.
Yep.
That's going to give Ballard his 17th rushing touchdown of the year. That's going to put him he should be over 900 yards rushing how many did you have for him on that drive, Jarrett?
66.
66. So we're around 906 or 916, depending on Pocahontas math.
Aaron, like you said, he planted his foot and tried to cut. And if he would have cut, he would have scored.
He would have scored, but yeah, the home team definitely knows a little bit more about this turf than we do. You can tell down there.
Austin George will tee it up. Let's see what they decide to do, if we decide to kick it deep or back deep to receive for the Chickasaws.
That's what I say. I kind of like what we did last time.
Kick, good looking, and he ran out of bounds.
And he just ran out of bounds. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
That's the worst starting position they had on the first.
He called fair catch. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't see that.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, he called fair catch.
I missed that one too.
Yeah.
I was wondering. He's like, he ran backwards.
Yep.
We'll take it. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter play. The Redskins lead 6-0. Chickasaws bring their offense back on the field.
We need another good stand here by the Redskins, and just defense, I thought, did a phenomenal job last time.
I agree.
Forcing that punt.
Ball and Rogers will be in the backfield. Pistol formation. 2 split to the near side, man in motion. Give it to Rogers this time. Rogers gets stopped and taken down in the backfield for a loss.
Austin George and Lane Thielemeyer in cleaning that up. Also Payne Swan. But I believe Austin George was the first one to get there.
George
Guys, we've also got Ryder Starr in there at defensive back over there on the far side.
All right, another freshman.
Ryder had 2 interceptions last night.
Correct.
Yep.
3 split this time.
Oh, yeah, that's false start. The right tackle jumped, and the right tackle stood straight up. So
One ball just reacted.
Yep.
We have our first Memphis Basel sighting.
Let's go.
Yep. Memphis Basel is in at defensive end on the defensive line.
What number we got him at?
61.
61.
Oh, my goodness.
They didn't call that.
They called that offsides, and that guy stood. It was most definitely a false start.
Penalty after 5 yards. Put the ball at the 37 yard.
Okay.
It'll be 2nd down and 8.
I think for our Halloween costumes, we're going to come as Homer announcers tonight.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Bell wants to throw it on the slant pattern over the middle. Ball is bobbled and incomplete.
Mason Priest got just enough of him to break that up. So if he had caught that ball, he was going to run a long way.
So, guys, the Blytheville Chickasaw offense is averaging around 202 yards per game. Courtney Rogers has got 139 of that. So he's the guy.
Bell wants to throw it again. This time he's got a man complete downfield. That's going to be a first down.
Ryder Starr coming up there and making the tackle, but not before he got a first down.
Number 0, Ryder Starr. Ball will be placed.
Like Mike said, not what we expected to see. I think Rogers has 1 carry.
One carry for negative. Well, we've bottled that up, so they're having to go to the air.
This time.
They're going to give it to Rogers this time. He's caught again in the backfield.
We're going to get a holding.
We should. That's Priest on a stunt.
We're going to get a holding call, too. So
You hope.
Rogers visibly frustrated.
I don't see where anybody marked the ball because he was down back behind the 40-yard line.
Who made the tackle?
Priest.
All right.
Yep.
Great job.
So where are they marking the football? So you have nobody.
Penalty is holding against the Chickasaws, and that penalty is declined.
So nobody stopped and marked the football.
Ball will be spotted.
We're guessing at this point.
Our far line judge did.
Wow.
2nd and 15, 3:55 left in the first quarter. Redskin defense is all over them. Bell takes a snap, man in motion, hands it to Rogers. This time Rogers got some positive yardage.
Another holding call, guys.
Handoff to number 24, Courtney Rogers. Penalty marker on the play.
Yep, another holding call, and we'll accept this one.
See the frustration of Blytheville right now.
Number 2, Brendan Arnold in on the stop. Penalty is holding against the Chickasaws.
And this is what we want Chickasaws to do, self-destruct.
Yes. That's going to bring 2nd and 26 now with 3:46 left in
Now,
the
guys,
first.
that's a 5-yard penalty. It needs to be 10. There we go.
So that's
Penalty moves the ball back to the 30-yard line.
bring up 2nd and 25, 3:46 left to go in the first quarter.
Bell takes a snap, hands it to Rogers. Rogers is met in the hole. He can't get anywhere, guys. That Redskin defense is all over him.
Yep. And you can see the frustration back there by Rogers.
Looked like it was led by the super senior right there, Carter Couch.
All right, yeah, we should be bringing in some more defensive backs at this point.
Yeah, and he took his helmet off before he left the field. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that.
That's supposed to be another flag.
That should have been another flag.
So they've moved George to nose tackle.
Yep, on this long yardage situation, and they've got 2 deep safeties, 4 defensive backs, and 2 linebackers.
Bell wants to throw the football, throws a fade route down the field.
Oh, shit.
Right out of now.
I was afraid of that. Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Yep. Arnold got over there and hit the receiver before the ball got there. He didn't get over there fast enough whenever the ball was thrown.
I think we got a flag for unsportsmanlike because he got up and celebrated and they threw in a late flag.
Wow. The referee's calling people back. Is there another flag at the line of scrimmage? Oh, they're marking off the penalty. Now then, guys, here's where it gets interesting. This is not an automatic first down.
No, sir.
This is not an automatic first down in high school. So this is 4th down.
3rd down, 11.
No, this should be 4th down.
That should be 4th down.
So the marker across the way still says 3rd down as well.
Yep.
Bell wants to throw it fade on this side.
Yep, good defense there by Matt Womack, knocking that ball away. So I think this is going to be 5th down.
Intended for John Hagan Wilson. Depending on the play,
Blytheville.
Matt Womack.
Trotting out the punt team right now. Let's see if the Redskins decide to put somebody back this time. 2:44 left here in the first.
Looks like the Skins are not going to put anybody back, Brock. We've got
Block punt.
Where Redskins are coming for it this time. Almost got it, but he got it away. Ball bounces on the
And that one he put
20 or the 18-yard line.
He put a little backspin on that one.
Pocahontas, 23 yards.
That's where the Redskins will take over. 2:35 still left in the first. 1st and 10, Redskins. Oh, I just forgot. That was a Sandhill Dentistry touchdown, guys.
Sure was.
It has been so fast and furious.
It
folks.
sure has. We've had a lot going on.
So look for the Redskins turn up the tempo again.
Yep.
2 men split. Priest to the far side of the field. I'd like to see them throw it to Priest. X-Man in the backfield. He gets the handoff up the middle, running hard.
Handoff to Xavier Ballard. Number 0.
Pick up about 7 there, Brock. They're going to mark it right at the 25-yard line, be 2nd and 3.
Carter Couch drove his man about 15 yards.
We're getting a good push up front.
Same formation. James takes it himself up the middle this time. Going to pick up a couple yards close to the first down. I think it'd be.
They're going to mark him right at the 29-yard line. I'm going to say that's going to be a first down.
Yep. Barton's first down.
Ball spotted at the 29-yard
2 minutes left now. First quarter. Redskins up 6-0. Redskins keep them in tight with Baltz in the backfield to block. Xavier, this time he goes off tackle. Xavier's got some running room to the 40, 45, 50-yard line, taken out of bounds at the 48.
Yep, good seal over there on that side by the I call them the Mr. Converse. I used to say the Converse brothers last year, but Elijah Converse had a great block over there on that side.
And Priest was out there hand fighting, getting his man off too.
James takes it himself, bounces it outside. James looking to the sideline. We got a flag on the field.
Spencer James, quarterback keeper, knocked out of bounds by Curtis Richardson.
Yeah, they're going to call this on Carter Couch, but it's a.
The flag was way after the play.
Way after the play.
So bring it back.
Penalty is
Holding Redskins.
Pocahontas.
So James coming into the game, guys, 85 carries for 324 yards.
Penalty moves the ball back.
He's going to add to that
to the
tonight.
40-yard line.
Minute 28 left. First and 20. Ball spotted on the 41-yard line.
I think that's our first penalty of the night, isn't it, Jarrett?
Fourth.
Our fourth penalty?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I forgot. First offensive penalty.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
Correct.
Baltz and George on the line now at tight ends. Xavier gets the handoff. 5 yards on the carry.
And the Redskins still content to keep the ball on the ground.
On the tackle for the kickoff. Ball will be spotted at the 45.
George checks out of the game.
Second down and 16.
Swan checks in for him.
Yeah, Swan is in at receiver. Let's see if the Redskins decide to take to the air. Nobody covering Swan over here yet. Priest scorching down the sidelines, catches it on the 26-yard line. What a catch by Mason Priest.
They're going to get
first down.
They're going to give him the 25, Brock, and the defender just actually played his hand a little too quickly, and Priest was there to catch that football. Great throw and catch by James and Priest.
They have really been on the same page the last two games.
Absolutely.
Handoff to Xavier up the middle.
Xavier Ballard on the carry. Number 55.
Good tough running again by Xavier. Got 2 yards there on a play that could have went for nothing.
He's officially eclipsed 100 yards.
Offsides. Blytheville.
Penalty marker prior to the play.
All right.
Guys, we really got to keep our composure here on offense because Blytheville's frustrated.
They're very frustrated. They're, you can see it, and they're definitely going to, I would expect some cheap shots going on. That usually happens. We've already seen some. So
definitely some jawing up front.
Casey's on the referees right now.
Yeah, well, as he should be. So that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
All right, into the first quarter, your Redskins lead 6-0.
Dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church.
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
All right, we're back here at Chickasaw Field. Trying to catch our breath here. Jarrett just informed me that Xavier Ballard went over 100 yards in the first quarter, guys.
Yeah, that's great. We've had running backs that's had a great performance here. DJ Coffey, I think 2 years ago here, had
300 yards.
300 yards, I think on like 45, 46 carries, something like that. It was a lot.
Xavier taking the Wildcat snap, Wild Redskin, and he runs it up to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, great penetration there for that. The offensive line's getting a push every time. So
have the chains moved?
Well,
didn't have to.
Oh, okay.
Because we're in the Domino's red zone.
Yep, Domino's red zone, and it's first and goal.
First and goal.
Yep.
Tackle down at the 3-yard line.
There.
It'll be second down and goal.
Second goal about the 3, it looks like, Brock. We're in the second quarter.
Okay, Carter Couch leads him to the line. Ballard stays in the Wildcat. Ballard takes it himself. Going to be really close to that line. He reached in. Touchdown, Redskins. Xavier Ballard.
He got stood up but fell across the line. So just good, tough running by Ballard. We've seen it all year long.
You got it. Redskins will come on for the 2-point conversion.
How about, great running by Ballard, but how about this Redskin defense tonight, guys?
Exceptional. Especially on one of the best running backs in the state of Arkansas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knock on wood.
3 carries for negative 11 yards.
Wow. James takes the snap, throws it out in the flat. He's got it, man, and that's Remember My Name, Austin George. 2-point conversion, good.
That
14-0.
That was a wonderful throw and catch.
Oh, man.
It was
good play call.
Beauty.
Everything.
11-17 mark of the second quarter. That's why you draw it up right there.
Oh, man, what a play. Great play call. Was that our second pass?
Yes.
Second pass.
For 33 yards.
Nice. Redskins will tee it up. George catches the 2-point conversion. Now he gets the privilege of kicking it back to the Chickasaws. Looks like the Chickasaws are inching Rogers up here on the second line. Let's see what the Redskins choose to do.
I'd kick it deep.
Nope.
High pooch kick. Fair catch called. Chickasaws will take over on the 44-yard line. 11-16 left in the second quarter.
We need some more of that good Redskin defense here. Just continue what they've got going. They've got this Blytheville offense frustrated.
Yes, they do.
Basil still in on defense, guys.
Memphis.
If you're watching, look 61. He doesn't look like a freshman.
No, he does not. Memphis Basil came up. Freshman's out here playing on the defensive line.
Bell and Rogers in the backfield. This time Bell's going to keep it himself. Redskins.
And Basil had him and slowed him up, and then Ryder Baltz, I believe, Swan came in and cleaned that up. I saw both of them were right there. So
looks like it's going to be a yard loss on the play. You'll bring up 2nd and 11. Blytheville has 2 split to the far side. H back in. They hand it to Rogers. Rogers looks at the hole, has nothing, bounces outside, gets tripped up again.
Got a flag coming, guys. There was holding.
Should have a hold.
There is a penalty marker on the play.
Rogers, you got a man slow to get up. That's not. Yeah, it is Rogers.
I think that's more out of frustration than it is anything, guys.
It's
Yeah.
possible.
Well, that defense is playing well. Blytheville's frustrated our quickness up front.
What's their penalty
Man.
count, penalty and yard count, Jarrett? Do you have that?
Counting that, it would be their 4th penalty for 30 yards.
So back them up. Gotta bring up 2nd and 21.
Got a referee out there spotting the ball. Like he's dressed like Ginger Billy for Halloween.
To the 33-yard line.
Gotten split near to us over here. Bell and Rogers in the backfield. Bell wants to throw the football this time, throws it over the middle. He hangs it up high. Incomplete.
And Priest slipped on the
Little hand fighting there, but there was nothing there that would constitute pass interference.
George is out there lobbying the back judge for a flag. Didn't get it.
For offensive pass interference. It was probably closer to that,
First
honestly.
down and 21.
3rd and 21, 10-16 left here in the second quarter. Redskins lead 14-0. Bell takes a snap, wants to throw the football again. Pressure. Redskins go up. Great defense down there by Ryder Starr.
Yep. That's a great play by Ryder Starr. He's just picking up where he left off last night, guys.
Yes, sir.
100%.
It's going to be 4th down and Osceola.
Swan goes out.
4th down and 21.
Wine ball comes
Back to
in.
punt for the Chickasaw, number 23, Yair Gonzalez.
Gonzalez back to kick again. Punt. And again, the Redskins have nobody back to receive. Pressure is coming. Gonzalez just
Almost
gets
there.
it off. Low kick. This time he gets a Chickasaw bounce down to the 23-yard line. And that's where they'll mark it down, and that's where your Redskins will take over with 10 minutes left
23-yard line.
in the second.
Mr. Gonzalez is very low to the ground.
Yeah. He's a pretty good punter.
Pretty good punter.
He's actually a really good
He
punter.
can get her done.
We've been, I know you guys have too, but I can't tell you how impressed I've been with these freshmen
Oh, man.
out here playing, Robinson and Basil, and we've had, who else we had on defense, guys? Ryder Starr.
And saw Brooks in for a while.
Brooks had to come in at quarterback when James went down there for a few plays.
Saw McDonald out there.
Yep.
James takes a snap, keeps it himself. Fumble on the play.
Number 1, Spencer James on the carry.
Blytheville recovers.
Recovered by number 29, Maylon Lewis.
So that's
Chickasaw take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, it will definitely, they're going to be yanking at that football, but none of the officials were really close enough to know if he was down or if it was a fumble. But
so Redskins come into the game +7 on turnover margin, going to move us to +6.
We're going to get back to +7 right now.
Blytheville came into the game +2 on turnover margin.
Okay. Rogers in the backfield with Bell. Man in motion. Gives it to Rogers again up the middle. Rogers makes a move.
Handoff to number 24.
I believe that's his first positive yardage play tonight.
Without a holding, yes, sir.
Yeah, he got that one called back.
Stop for Pocahontas. A gain of 9 puts the ball at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 1.
9:27 left to go in the second quarter.
Ball's on the 14-yard line. Man in motion again. Fumble by the quarterback. Picks it up. The Redskins are all over him.
Yeah, and Austin George did everything he could to try to rip that ball out of there, and he almost got it. But great play there by Austin George. That's going to put them back at a 3rd and long situation here.
Ball was spotted.
He got a great spot.
Third down and 9.
What?
I don't know about
was
that.
Absolutely terrible spot.
3rd down and 9. Bell wants to throw it down the sideline. Got
That's
him.
going to be a flag.
Yeah.
They're going to get a
Doesn't matter. He caught the ball. It's a touchdown.
Number 12, Jameer Guyton.
touchdown, Chickasaws.
There's a penalty marker on the play.
Unless it's offensive pass interference, the coach is acting like it might be.
Pass interference against Pocahontas. That's a touchdown, Chickasaw.
Penalty decline, touchdown.
Yeah.
Coach Chester and his crew are livid.
Yeah. By far, this is the worst officiated game we've seen all year long.
Coach Chester wants a timeout and wants to have a word with the white hat official.
On to attempt the extra point, number 23, Jair Gonzalez.
Motioning the officials over to have a talk.
Pass interference against Pocahontas again. It's a signal.
No, it wasn't. He called it against Blytheville.
Oh, we did?
He pointed their direction when he was talking to the coach.
Okay.
No, maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm seeing things.
I don't think you're wrong, Dad, because the coach was acting like he was mad about the call.
White hat comes over to talk to Coach Chester. Blytheville set up to kick the extra point. Well, it reminds me of Coach Williams out there, boys, talking to officials like that. Man.
I remember a game against Yellville Summit way back in the day.
Yeah, I think it might have been the one I played.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not good.
He's got, this is frustration. I mean, everybody's. This is going to be a funny, guys. Everybody's heard it in my voice up here, but this is frustration that's building up for the coaches down there too, because it's been such a poorly officiated game. This has been several calls.
Extra point kick is up and good. They'll make it 14-7 with 8:38 left here in the second quarter of play.
Pizza place in Pocahontas delivers your favorite foods. Order online, through the Domino's app, or call 870-637-0866 now.
Located at 3487 Highway 67 North in Walnut Ridge, Kavanaugh GM Supercenter is proud to be your GMC, Buick, and Chevrolet dealership of choice. They not only offer sales, but also assure brilliant after-sales services for your vehicle.
All right, we're back here at Blytheville, Arkansas. Controversial call down on the Chickasaw touchdown. But it's over now. We got to strap up and play some offense, guys. Ballard and Arnold will be back deep for the Redskins. Gonzalez will get ready to kick it off. I don't think Gonzalez might have played soccer at one point.
It's quite possible.
He has a leg.
He
is wearing soccer cleats.
Kicking off for the Chickasaw.
He is. Good point, Terry.
Jair Gonzalez. Back to the stage, number 2, Brendan Arnold. 21.
Officials are talking again.
Why are we moving the ball up? I do not understand what's happened here.
That moves the kickoff to a 45-yard line of Pocahontas.
It's as if they're adding the pass interference to the kickoff, even though it was
declined. It was declined.
Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't have a touchdown.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
They're listening to the coaching staff.
Gonzalez approaches it.
Just let it go through the end zone, boys.
Kicks it out through the end zone. The Redskins will take it over on the 20-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, Pocahontas.
Well, I've been to 3 state fairs in Doug Tielemeyer's house, and I've never seen anything like this.
Oh, man. Well, we still got a football game to do here, and let's get after it, Redskins. 8:38 left here in the second. Ballard takes the handoff off tackle.
Good tough run in there by Ballard again.
Darius Rogers on the side to the Chickasaws.
Yeah, got a lot of, instead of marking the where the ball's down at, we got the side judge over there arguing with Casey. So, Coach Chester, excuse me. Heaven forbid we do our job.
X-Man gets the ball again. Man, he's running hard. How many did he get on that one, Aaron?
Yeah, he got about another 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 2.
All right.
The 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Correction, 28.
Redskins have slowed the tempo down a little bit.
Yeah,
They brought Huffstedler in on the line.
Okay. Everybody bunched in tight this time. Ballard takes the snap. Barton's first down.
good run there by. Now we're going to speed it up with that first down.
Yep.
7:31 left in the second quarter.
Ballard stays in at the quarterback position. Ballard takes the snap. Following his big blockers up front.
Tough run in there by Ballard. Looks like he's going to pick up 5 yards. We'll take 5 yards on first down every time.
Every time.
Skins are trying to get a long drive here, keep a hold of that football.
Clock ticks under 7 minutes. Left in the second quarter. Same formation. Ballard takes the snap, bobbles it, but gets it back.
Gets a first down.
Another Barton's first down.
Let me pull my heart out of my stomach from where we bobbled that ball.
I don't think I've taken a full breath since the game started.
No, me either.
Redskins stay in the big package. Flag on the play. Well, we got motion.
False start on the Redskins.
Well, they played the music over the loudspeakers right up until the ball was snapped.
Yep.
Probably hard to hear.
Yep, which is they're not supposed to do.
First and 15 now for the Redskins. 6:14 left here in the second quarter.
Spencer James back in at quarterback.
Okay. We're going to split Priest and Arnold out, one to each side. George and Balt at H-backs. Oh, Ballard takes the snap. Ballard gets tripped up in the backfield. Well, we had James in the game, but
As a lead blocker.
yep.
Yeah, sure was. Kind of a little trickeration there.
We go Hill in on the stop.
Same formation. This time James is going to get the snap. James rolls out, wants to throw the football this time. Looks downfield, gets tripped up, decides to run it. It's going to pick up a couple of yards.
That's good coverage downfield by the Chickasaws.
Yep. Swan checks in the game. They go back to 3 wide receivers. George comes out.
We haven't called number 5's name much tonight. Lewis is defensive end. He's got 13 tackles for loss, 6 sacks on the year.
James throws it downfield. He's got Arnold.
He went through the receiver.
No interference.
He went through the receiver to get to the ball. That should be pass interference.
That's going to bring up 4th and 14 for the Skins.
After the incompletion, it'll be 4th down and 14.
Looks like the Redskins will punt the football.
Pocahontas, number 11, Austin George.
George will be back to punt.
Ballard's in right now.
George, good looking punt on the sideline. Fielded at the 25-yard line to the 40, 45, 50. That's where Chickasaw will take it out of bounds, and that's where their start. 1st and 10, 4:30 left in the second quarter.
9-yard line. This is 1st and 10, Chickasaw.
Redskin defense checks back in. Ball spotted. They spotted.
Got to get this momentum back and make some big plays. Defense can do it. We had the Chickasaws on the ropes before a couple of things didn't go our way, and they just got to play through that and get back on the positive side of things here.
Rogers this time takes the snap, spins off one man, and pick up 4 yards, 3 yards on the play.
Brucey on the tackle.
Brucey. They're going to give him 2 on that one.
Okay.
Clock ticks down, 4:15 left to go in the half.
Blytheville now taking their time. Rogers stays in as the Wildcat quarterback. Man in motion. Rogers fakes to him. Flag on the play. I think the receiver turned up a little too quick.
Yep.
False start against Chickasaw.
False start against the Chickasaws.
Actually, it should have been an illegal motion, which is 10 yards instead of the 5 that they were just given.
Well, you don't expect them to know the rules.
No, it'd be a shame.
Bell checks back in the game at quarterback now. Rogers stays in the backfield, halfback.
It'll be 2nd down, 13.
2 men split to each side. Bell wants to throw the football, throws it out in the flat. Good defense by the Redskins. Ryder Starr.
Defending on the play.
3rd and long. Just got
It's
a
3rd down and 13.
3rd and long. You'd love to see a good old know my name show up in the backfield right about now.
He's played. He's had a heck of a game so far, guys.
He's had a heck of a season.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see Memphis Basil in the backfield this play.
Yeah. 3rd and 13. Bell takes the snap. Bell wants to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run. Ryder brings him down.
Bolts with a great tackle.
Man, what a tackle.
It's going to be 4th and 10, it looks like, guys. I don't see, looks like they're going to go for it here at midfield. They're kind of in no man's land. 3:06 and ticking here in the first half.
Chickasaw's looking back to the sideline for their call. Like Aaron said, 4th and 10. Ball's on the 49-yard line where they started out. Looks like Blytheville's going to call timeout. We'll take it with them.
Timeout.
Industry is located at 2654 Thomasville in Pocahontas. For the skilled, caring, and professional family dentist you deserve, please stop by to see Dr. Josh Toney and his wonderful staff.
Whether you are looking for supplies for your latest home project or need a few things for around the farm, you'll find it at Buckeye. With a complete line of farm products, work clothing, and the ultimate lawn and garden center, Buckeye is truly a one-stop shopping adventure. An old-style general store with all the products you could ever imagine, friendly smile included.
All right. 4th and 10, 2:43 left in the second quarter. Let's see what Blytheville decides to do. Looks like they send Gonzalez in to punt the football. Nobody back deep for the Redskins. Gonzalez gets the punt off. High end over end punt. We'll take a Chickasaw bounce. They're going to down it at the 16-yard line, and that's where the Redskins will take over with 2:35 left in the second quarter.
So wait, that's exactly what the Skins defense needed to do there, was stiffen up, get that ball back, and just kind of flip that momentum back to our side of the field.
Bend, don't break. Bend, don't break.
Yep. Now we need a 2-minute and 35-second touchdown drive.
Yes, we do.
That would really, plus we're getting the ball at halftime. So
that's right.
They get that double dip.
James hands it off to Xavier. Xavier gets outside, keeps pushing towards that sideline.
Yeah, good tough run there by Xavier. I think he's up to about the 24-yard line, I believe is where they're going to mark it, maybe the 25. So has about a 8-yard carry there.
Hard to see with this stand so close.
It's hard to see. Yep.
See where it's spotted down here.
Good blocking up front.
2nd and 2.
We got Braden Grooms in the game at wide receiver. That was a clothesline.
That is
number 5, Trayvon Lewis on the tackle for the Chickasaws. A gain of 1.
I'll bring in a couple of little more meat here for this 3rd and 1.
They take James out of the game, so expect the Wild Redskin again. I like that name, Brock.
The Wild Redskin.
Yeah.
Back in the Wild Redskin set. Everybody in tight. Meat on the front line. Ballard takes it. Ballard squeaks through the hole. Going to get a first down. Barton's first down.
All the way down to the 31-yard line. Good push there by the Redskin offensive line up front.
Clock stops while they move the chains. A minute 40. They started it before the chains got moved. All right. Redskins with 2 men split, 1 to each side this time. James hands it on a crossing. Hand off to George. Kind of threw me for a move there.
Good run by George. That's going to be another first down. And they did not stop. Well, now they stopped the clock there for a little bit. They did not.
Have a counter play there. Clock's ticking to a minute. James wants to throw the football. Has Baltz out in the flat. Baltz catches it. First man can't bring him down. He's still battling out there. Taken down at the 45.
Skins are going to take a timeout.
I've got them with.
Number 14, Joshua Holt.
That's their first timeout.
Yeah, that's right. We had all 3 of our timeouts. We got 2 after this.
I had my ticker wrong on the screen.
Yep.
52 seconds left here in the second quarter. Like Aaron said, all 3 timeouts. We took 1. We got 2 left. Saved them for the 1-minute drive here for a touchdown, right, guys?
Yeah, that was definitely a good pass there, but with this amount of time left, we're going to have to get a little bit bigger chunks than that. We're going to have to get first downs.
Look for Mason Priest.
I would expect that, and I would expect him to not be out here by himself either after that last pass he caught.
He is.
But he is out here on an island. So
they don't have help over the top.
Yep.
Stacking Arnold and Grooms to the far sideline.
Yep. Grooms, another freshman.
They've only got one defensive back for 2 men right now.
Hands it off to Ballard. Ballard gets stopped. Look for Redskins to call another timeout. They haven't yet.
Gain of 1.
Well, are we content to take it to the house or take it to the end of halftime? Or well, Coach Chester's letting the clock tick down. All right, now we come to the line of scrimmage. Priest split to this near side. Fade route down the sideline to Arnold, and the ball is intercepted.
James's pass is intercepted by John Wilson.
3 seconds left here in the first half.
I would think that Coach Chester was thinking deep ball. If it got picked off, that's not going to give Blytheville a lot of time. Maybe that's why we were letting the clock tick down.
We'll see if Blytheville wants to try to air one out or if they want to kneel on it going at halftime.
I want the Redskins standing in the end zone right now.
Yeah, line up across the end zone.
Got Jackson McDonald in.
Yep.
Along with Starr.
I'm used to seeing McDonald wear that number 5. McDonald 25 tonight. Looks like they'll be in the kneel on it. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. Your Redskins leads 14-7. Time for the Thompson boys will bring you stats and analysis.
Barnes' experienced staff for project advice, free services, and quality products to make their projects a success for over 140 years. From your vision to your happy space, build it better with Barton's. Shop in-store or online at bartons.com.
At GTS Physical Therapy in Pocahontas, we're redefining what hometown care looks like. Our team uses the latest techniques and cutting-edge technology to help you heal faster and move better. With innovative treatments like hot laser therapy, the Newbie system, and dry needling, we can target pain, restore strength, and get you back to doing what you love. Conveniently located at 2520 Thomasville in Pocahontas, GTS Physical Therapy is proud to be a part of this community. GTS Physical Therapy, strengthening our hometown.
Local Domino's Pizza Place in Pocahontas delivers your favorite foods. Order online, through the Domino's app, or call 870-637-0866 now.
Located at 3487 Highway 67 North in Walnut Ridge, Kavanaugh GM Supercenter is proud to be your GMC, Buick, and Chevrolet dealership of choice. They not only offer sales, but also assure brilliant after-sales services for your vehicle.
All right, folks, back here at halftime for your GTS Physical Therapy halftime show. Redskins lead this one 14-7. Jared, we've had a couple of turnovers that, the first one pretty deep on our end of the field, Blytheville good field position. They converted that for the score and turned the ball over here to end the half. Hit our scoring recap for us first, please.
So first touchdown of the game, 5:04 left in the first. It was a 1-yard rush by Xavier Ballard to bring us 6-0. Second score of the ball game, 11:17 left in the second. We had a 3-yard Ballard rushing touchdown followed up by a pass to Ryder Bolts to bring us to 14-0. And then 8:38 left in the second. Blytheville gets the controversial touchdown to take us to 14-7.
Yeah, that was called that pass interference, which was rough. They accepted the penalty, took the touchdown, and then they marked it off on the kickoff. So that was something new. I'm assuming that Mr. Ballard is leading the rushing chart for the Redskins.
He is. Ballard so far has 29 carries for 158 yards, followed behind James, 7 carries for 29 yards, and then George has 1 carry for 11 yards.
And
Passing-wise, James is 4 for 5 on the night for 38 yards. Priest is leading in receiving yards at 30, followed up by Bolts with 5, and then George with that 2 point for 3.
Okay. And how about the tackle charts?
Tackle chart, your leading tackler for the night so far is number 13, Peyton Swan. He has 3 tackles for loss and then just a tackle on the open field. Followed up behind him is George and Bruce Aricio, tied with 3. Bolts as well. And then another standout guy for us so far tonight, Ryder Starr, the freshman. He has 2 tackles and 2 big pass deflections. He stepped into the ball game, and for him, it's just another ball game. It's not a big moment for him. All it is a ball game.
You're exactly right. I want to, pull up our keys to the game again, Jared. We talked about the fact that we got to contain Courtney Rogers. Where's he at right now?
Rogers has 5 counted carries for 0 yards.
So I would put a big check mark beside that we've contained Mr. Rogers in the first half. Obviously, we got to still see that some more in the second half. We talk about the depth. We talked about going fast, wearing them down. We saw that on our 2 drives. You see the Blytheville guys don't have a lot of depth, and so we were moving so fast they didn't have any time to get anybody fresh on the field anyway.
Right.
And we've seen our depth, especially on defense, come in. We've seen probably 16, 17 different players play on our defense tonight. And we talked about turning our 9th graders into freshmen. You just mentioned Starr coming up big. We've seen Basil in the backfield. We've seen McDonald play tonight.
Yes, sir.
We've seen
a little bit of Brooks.
Yep.
We have yet to see Kipton Jansen. I would not be surprised if he gets some defensive snaps here in this second half. He was a huge part of the success on that defense for the junior high, and I would expect to see him get some playing time tonight as well. You mentioned the fast pace. It started to slow down after James got ran onto the sideline.
Yes.
And then when he had that fumble, it started to slow down a little bit more. I think going into halftime, Coach Davis needs to get with James, calm him down, and just remind him, hey, mistakes happen and we move on to the next play instead of staying in your head and slowing down a little bit. I think if we can pick that tempo back up, we'll be okay.
And we saw him in the Truman game threw a pick and then came right back from that and threw a strike for a touchdown.
Right.
So to your point, I think we're seeing the maturity of James come into play. We've seen him check the ball down last week, right? We've seen him tonight. He was scrambling. He was running out of the pocket. Men were covered downfield, and he tucked it and ran instead of trying to force a pass.
Right.
I think that's a great point that he's just we've watched him mature. We've watched this. Honestly, this whole team has just got better and better as the year has went on.
Right.
We haven't seen Thomas Edwards tonight on the defensive line, but we have seen
Wineball.
We have seen Wineball get out there. Wineball comes in 3 games ago, I think,
yes, sir.
and just getting a lot of playing time right now.
Another thing that I think we need to look for here in the second half, there towards the end of the second quarter, Swan comes off to the sideline limping a little bit. Okay. That's when we started to see Grooms come in at a receiver. I think we'll see the receiving backfield get mixed around a little bit tonight, try to find that missing piece if Swan cannot go. So that's definitely something to watch for.
Okay. I want to shift gears just a minute. Let's look at the 3-4A standings right now. Gosnell, after that big win at Southside, Gosnell on top of the heap, 9-0, 5-0 in conference. Southside sitting 7-1, 3-1 in conference. It's Blytheville team right now, 5-2, 3-1. Pocahontas 4-3, and so on. And tonight, look around the conference. Southside's at Truman, they had a big, healthy lead. Westside's at Highland, they had a big, healthy lead.
Highland or Westside?
I'm sorry, Westside at Highland had a healthy lead.
Okay.
Highland had a healthy lead.
Okay.
Thank you. And then Gosnell just now getting their Cave City week of the year. So they're going to get a bye. I believe Gosnell's got Westside next week. Okay. So, just look around. I want to pull up scores here while I can real quick. Yeah, Southside up 27-0 over Truman. That was a second quarter score. And I thought I had a Highland update, if I can go through them here. Maybe not. So we've checked the tick marks on our game plan so far. Aaron brought up a great point. We had that one defensive stand after they had scored. We turned the ball back to them, and we shut them down. Taking that momentum away, we get the ball to start the second half. That's going to be a plus in our favor, I believe. The Redskins can take care of business on the opening drive of the second half, go up 21-7.
Right. Another big thing to look for, like we talked last week, stay away from the rat poison. As we've talked about, we've had some controversial calls throughout the game. This Blytheville team is starting to get frustrated, Courtney Rogers especially. We might see a little extracurricular that we don't need to see, and if we stay away from it, we'll be okay.
Yeah, that holding Courtney Rogers, I haven't looked at every game stats for him, but again, he comes into this game averaging 11.5 yards a carry and 139 yards per game.
If you want to count the runs that got called back because of the holding, he would be at 7 yards right now.
Okay.
So.
And he is almost 65-70% of their total offense.
Yes, sir.
So something I want to talk about, holding Rogers to this low rushing count. We played Caden Brink, Salem, who's just gone. He went over 1,000 yards for the season. He's over 3,000 yards for his career. Held him pretty well in check.
Yes, sir.
We played the McLaughlin kid from Southside.
Yes, sir.
Held him to 54 yards. I was going to say we gave up a lot of rushing yards to Gosnell, but it wasn't to one guy.
Right.
So I think our MO is that these marquee running backs, we can hold them in check.
Right.
But especially in the Salem and Southside game, they had other players step up.
Right, which I think that's not only – it's a plus for them, obviously, but I also think it's showing the maturity of this defense. We are staying trained, not just our eyes on one player, and we are still being able to make the big plays on these other athletes that are on the field.
And Bell's a good player, but he's not Trey Allen from Southside.
Not at all, no, sir.
And he's not Jackson Taylor from Salem.
And this is a much simpler offense to read. It's not as high key. It's not as high pace. You're not having as much eye candy to see during the play, which I think is helping this Redskin defense.
And we watched that junior high game last night, and most teams, the junior high offense is going to be pretty similar to the senior high offense, right? We saw a whole lot of jet sweeps last night. We saw a whole lot of pop passes. Really haven't seen that out of Blytheville. And honestly, they really haven't tried to get Jackson to the edge very often, because when they've done so, the Skins have strung him out and hung him up. So we talked about this game being important for a lot of reasons, obviously. But I want to talk now about the playoff picture, okay? And I'm going to bring this up on the screen. And I've highlighted the 3-4A teams that we expect to make the playoffs. Right now, as the standings go after Week 8, Gosnell's got the number 1 seed from our conference. They're going to get a bye in the first week. Blytheville, Southside tied right now in the standings. So if you look at the prognosticators are saying Blytheville maybe the 3 seed. If that's the case, they would get a home game against Pottsville in the first round. If you look at Southside as the number 2, they would get Huntsville at home in the first round. Redskins currently sitting in the 4 spot. That would mean a trip to Arkadelphia in the first round. And then Highland at the 5 would mean a trip to Nashville. So we're taking it one game at a time. We take care of business in the second half. We take care of business at home against Highland, who is really down right now. They've lost their quarterback. They're searching for wins right now.
Right.
And we get a 3 seed. We go home first round, take on Pottsville, which I believe is a winnable game.
Most definitely.
And then we're looking at either a trip to Hamburg or to Stuttgart in the second round. And again, I know we're going way out there. We're prognosticating, got the crystal ball out. But Hamburg is another team that's got a marquee running back. But
Man Lewis.
And he is a beast.
Yes, sir.
But, it's fun to look down the road. It's fun to say what if, but obviously we got to take care of business here in the second half before any of that could come to pass.
And with how these calls have been tonight, it's going to be an interesting second half one way or the other.
I'm just hoping that they got the calls in the first half and maybe we get them in the second half. Maybe we're going to split it up.
I blame us because we haven't talked bad about the refs all year, and now we're getting bad calls.
I know, I tell y'all all the time, if you can survive a trip to Mississippi County, I don't care if that's Blytheville, if it's Rivercrest, if it's Osceola, or if it's Gosnell. If you can come out there with a win, you've had a good night.
Yes, sir.
So looks like Blytheville folks are teams lining up to come back out. Don't see the Redskins yet. We're still having, I don't know if we've got senior night going on the field or really.
I think this is more senior night celebrations. Yes,
okay, all right. So got Blytheville celebrating senior night. Again, they are, I didn't talk about this when we were talking about the standings, but Blytheville has Southside to end their season next week.
At Southside.
At Southside. If Blytheville were to come back in the second half, take down the Redskins, and they could go to Southside and get a win next week,
boost them to the 2.
They would get the 2, push Southside to the 3, and then us and Highland will be fighting it out to see who gets the 4 or the 5, whether we go to Arkadelphia or we go to Nashville. I know the Nashville folks are really hoping that we finish 5th because they would like a rematch after we went down to their place last year and came out with a win in the first round.
Yes, sir.
So you're in there with Coach Casey. You already talked about what you'd be saying to Spencer James, right?
Right.
So what are you telling our defense right now? I mean, we shut Rogers down. We've had a couple pass interference penalties when Bell's tried to send the ball deep. So what are you coaching up on defense right now?
You know, as I mentioned earlier, bend, don't break.
Yeah.
Our D-line is doing an amazing job tonight. They are getting pressure. Receivers just staying tight. I don't like giving these fast receivers as much space as we have tonight. I would like to stay a little tighter. Instead of being 10 yards deep, I want to be about 5 yards deep. Stay on the hip of your man. Our linebackers, Ryder Bolts, once again, has had an amazing night. There's no break in that kid. That kid plays amazing. It doesn't matter who it's against. He's coming to hit you as hard as he can.
Yeah. You know, what I've liked to see when we think it's a passing down, we're going to go to the 3-4 on defense, put an extra defensive back in there. We haven't given up the big run when we're in the 3-4.
Right.
That's something that bit us with Trey Allen at Southside.
Yes.
We saw play break down. Ryder Baltz made a fantastic open field tackle to snuff that out. And so I'd like to see that out of that defense tonight.
I think he just keeps telling them to play hard. Don't try to force a big play. The big plays will happen, as we've seen this defense make. I think they just need to keep playing with confidence and keep doing what they can do.
And we've talked about the depth on the defensive line. We haven't seen Edwards tonight. We haven't seen Camp tonight.
Right.
So we know we got some guys that we can still roll out there.
We have another freshman that we bring in as well that we have not seen. I'm just tripping on his name right now.
Me too, buddy. Was it the kid that got hurt last night?
No, not Wilkerson. Oh.
Got to go back to the stat sheet or to the roster sheet.
We do.
But yeah, we've just a great effort, and really, you know, Blytheville's not put together a long drive, right? I mean, we gave them a short field on the turnover, but Redskin defense is really staying fresh, and again, we talked about that depth being a key, so we're really staying fresh right now. We've got clock ticks down 3 minutes on the halftime clock. I still don't see the Redskins out on the field, and we're still got halftime festivities going on. So we're going to get another word from our sponsors, and hopefully we'll be back to start this second half.
Homeowners have relied on Barnes' experienced staff for project advice, free services, and quality products to make their projects a success for over 140 years. From your vision to your happy space, build it better with Barnes. Shop in-store or online at barnes.com.
At GTS Physical Therapy in Pocahontas, we're redefining what hometown care looks like. Our team uses the latest techniques and cutting-edge technology to help you heal faster and move better. With innovative treatments like hot laser therapy, the Newbie system, and dry needling, we can target pain, restore strength, and get you back to doing what you love. Conveniently located at 2520 Thomasville in Pocahontas, GTS Physical Therapy is proud to be a part of this community. GTS Physical Therapy, strengthening our hometown.
Sandhill Dentistry is located at 2654 Thomasville in Pocahontas. For the skilled, caring, and professional family dentist you deserve, please stop by to see Dr. Josh Toney and his wonderful staff.
Whether you are looking for supplies for your latest home project or need a few things for around the farm, you'll find it at Buckeye. With a complete line of farm products, work clothing, and the ultimate lawn and garden center, Buckeye is truly a one-stop shopping adventure. An old-style general store with all the products you could ever imagine, friendly smile included.
All right, we're back here at Chickasaw Field. Halftime ticking down. Aaron, do we come out and go fast again?
Well, I think it just depends on what the Skins see out there, depending on how the Chickasaw set up. You know, there at the end of the half, we were content to, just run the football, which is kind of the way we've played them in the past. Mm-hmm. We line up in a heavy set and just run the football, run the clock. And that's been successful. The only time we've been stopped tonight is at the end of the half, and when we stopped ourselves with the turnover. Their only score was on the turnover. Was the one thing we couldn't do. We turned the ball over, and that's the only time they moved the footballs, when they got the ball inside our 20-yard line after the turnover. So right around the 20-yard line. So hang on to the football. We see it's a wet, it's cool and damp. Mm-hmm. First real cool, damp game on turf we've played all year. We've seen them slipping out there. We've seen the ball mishandled a few times. Luckily, we've only lost one fumble. So I think we're going to have to see James, in order to really cap this football game off. I think we're going to have to see Spencer James stand in the pocket, in a clean pocket, and throw the football. Every time he's thrown the football tonight, we've rolled him out, and what we've seen this year is he's got to, when he has a clean pocket, can throw the ball from the pocket, that he throws the ball down the field and we have success. So I look for a few more targets for Mason Priest, and then our big dog's got to eat. X has got to get the football and run the football, and most importantly, we're still up 2 scores, maybe more, if we don't turn the football over.
Right.
So that's Skins had some things that didn't go their way, calls that didn't go our way. That's going to happen, especially when you come to Mississippi County. That tends to happen. Mm-hmm. So if we can just, we just need to hang on here, continue to protect the football, play good defense, and we'll come out of here with a win. If we turn over the football, could be a long night.
And we talk about the stat. X-Man goes for 100, we win the ball game. That's the streak we're on. Love to see that continue, obviously.
Absolutely.
I'd love to see him eclipse over 300 yards again.
What did he have in the first half?
29 carries for 158 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Wow.
That puts X-Man over 1,000 for the year.
Well, I expect to see a steady dose of X-Man and James in the second half.
You got a couple of officials over here actually talking to Coach Chester. I don't know if they're apologizing or what, but they should be. So that's what's going on here. They came directly out of their locker room and went straight to Coach Chester to talk to him. So that's where we're at right now.
You definitely seen that momentum switch, guys, when we did have our turnover. It just took one mistake.
Yep.
And the whole game
But,
turned.
I mean, at the end of the day, you may get frustrated when the officials miss a call, but at the end of the day, if we don't turn the football over, a lot of those things don't happen.
Right.
Correct.
And so we took, we took what we had control of and left it to chance. And that's what the Skins can't do. We got to play good defense and hang on to the football, not leave anything to chance, and control the game. The Skins have controlled the line of scrimmage. Mm-hmm. We have owned the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Yes. we just got to hang on to the football and put a little stickum on our hands and, finish this football game out.
Have the Redskins had a tackle for loss against them tonight, Jared?
Multiple, yeah.
A couple or 4?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So a few. So putting us behind the chains a little bit, but
both sides have had some penalties. Skins had a couple of just humongous penalties, that really hurt us.
We're 5 for 40 yards, and they're 5 for 35.
Yep. So pretty much even on the penalties.
Yes, sir.
Gonzalez will come out to kick the ball off to start the first half. To add what you guys said, phenomenal job we've done on one of the best running backs in the state tonight, Courtney Rogers. What do you end up with in the first half, Jared?
5 carries for 0 yards.
Wow.
If you want to count the rushes that got called back, he'd have 7 yards.
Wow.
Yeah, he
all right, X-Man and Arnold are back to receive. Let's see where Gonzalez decides to kick it off. Short kick up the middle.
Get on it, boys.
Fell on by the Redskins. That was
Ryder Bolts.
Yep. Is it Ryder? Okay.
We'll take it.
Ryder jumps on that, and Redskins will take it over 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. Redskins in a huddle. Groom stays in the game. Split out with Priest next to him. Arnold split to the far side. James in the backfield with Xavier. X-Man gets the handoff. Flag on the play.
Flag come in too. I don't know. Yep, holding. They're going to call holding on the Redskins. Didn't look like there was enough time for holding in there, but I guess there was. Oh, face mask.
Okay.
Wow, we'll take it.
so we talked at halftime about Blytheville gets frustrated, they get chippy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right.
And we got to stay away from it.
Chippy and chirpy, and you got to stay away from that rat poison and get sucked into that kind of stuff.
Most definitely.
So 1st and 10 after the penalty. Ball spotted on the 50. 3rd quarter underway. James takes a handoff, gives it to Ballard again. Ballard runs into a wall.
Sure does, yeah. That's, he's slow to get up there, guys.
He's taking a couple of wallops tonight.
Yeah. Guys, he's wobbly.
Yeah, he is.
He probably needs to come out of this football game.
Okay, the
referee,
official. He's checking on him.
Referee talked to him, and he's going to stay in there.
2nd and 10. James tries to draw him off sides. Looks back to the sideline, changes the play. Ballard switches sides. James this time takes it himself, gets outside the tackles. Yep. Solid game.
And that's one thing I guess that surprised me tonight is we've had success outside the tackles. We've had running success all over, but definitely
give credit where credit's due to those tackles and the wide receivers holding up wonderful blocks.
Got trips this time. James, same side, runs over the outside. He'll pick up another few yards.
Going to bring up 4th down and 2, it looks like, guys. I'm sure we'll go for it here.
So James off. Big 4th down right here, guys.
Great big 4th down here. This is definitely a momentum keeper swing play.
Ballard takes the snap. Ballard,
he did not get short.
Redskins are going to turn the ball over.
Will take over 1st and 10. The 41-yard line.
Chickasaws will take over on the 41-yard line. first and 10. 9:50 seconds left here in the third.
Coach Chester was hot after that play.
Yeah,
I
think he was supposed to bounce that outside.
That was my thought as well.
Yep. I think he was supposed to bounce that outside, and he did not do that. So
Bell.
defense going to have to step up here, guys. That's kind of the same as a turnover on downs.
Bell and Rogers in the backfield. 2 split to the near side, 1 to the far. Bell takes a snap, hands it off to Rogers. Rogers finds a hole. Looks like he's got about 5 yards on the game.
Courtney Rogers. Number 70, Carter Couch on the stop. A gain of 5.
Super senior Couch in on the tackle.
So far in this second half, we've seen a flip. First half, we dominated the line of scrimmage. Not so much so far in the second half.
Man in motion. Bell wants to give it to him on the jet sweep. Tries to cut it up the middle. The Redskins got him, drop him for a loss.
Yeah, good tackle there.
Priest and Lane Thielemeyer in on the tackle.
On the stop for Pocahontas.
And that was that pop pass that we saw from their junior high last night.
That's our second tackle for loss from our strong safety, Mason Priest, tonight.
Bell and Rogers. 3rd and 6. Rogers gets the handoff, tries to float outside. Redskins are waiting for him over there. He's still on his feet. Redskins get him out of bounds.
Yep. Good tackle. Redskins had that strung out. Wasn't no getting around the corner there.
Going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 3.
Still no punt team on the field.
Chickasaws leave the offense on the field. Look for Rogers. Man in motion. That's Scott. Now we got a penalty.
A false start.
Marker prior to the play.
Motion. Yep, that'll back them up.
See if that changes their minds about the punt.
That'll definitely.
Back to the 43-yard line.
Well, I don't see Gonzalez coming on the field.
There he comes.
Do we agree with not putting a man back deep?
I mean, I don't.
Chickasaws, number 23, Yair Gonzalez.
So, all right, so they're. Why have they got a man behind Gonzalez?
They don't.
There's 2 Gonzalez's.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Both of the guys in the back are Gonzalez.
They got speedy and not so speedy.
High speed, low drag.
Gonzalez gets the snap.
Guys, the Skins were all lined up off sides that time, and that is going to give Blytheville another shot at this. Mental error by the Skins. Lined up in the neutral zone. No, they called it against. We got lucky. We had a man lined up in the neutral, and I think Jarrett saw it too. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we didn't get that call.
All right, Skins will take over their own 31-yard line. 1st and 10, 8:35 left here in the third.
So we exchange.
Priest split. Arnold split. James takes it himself. That Blytheville front line is locking in on us now.
They are definitely ready for the running attack of the Skins. When I see Mason Priest out here on the island, my eyes get big.
Well, so Jarrett brought up a good point. The Redskin corners are given lots of cushion.
Yep.
They're playing man up on Priest. They're chucking him when he comes off the line.
Yep.
Same formation. Gives it to the X-Man this time. X-Man's got some running room. down to the 40-yard line.
Good run there by X-Man. We got outside there that time, and there's running room over there off tackle.
Redskins want to go fast, 3rd and 1. James hands it to Ballard. Ballard's got a Barton's first down and more.
Good run by Ballard there again. Carrying tacklers with him. I think Coach Chester may have got his attention.
How many carries is he up to, Jared?
33 for 171 yards.
Ball on the 47-yard line, getting close to Chickasaw territory. 1st and 10, 7:20 left in the 3rd. James takes it himself over the right side. James is going to have another Barton's first down.
Bring this one back.
Oh.
Ran out of bounds. However, there's a penalty marker on the play.
Good run by James.
Going to be a hold over there on the end, it looks like.
Can't shoot ourselves in the foot, guys.
But, you made the point earlier about us finding running room on the outside. That hold didn't create that running room. I mean,
I've noticed Coach Chester is standing way down here away from the line judge. That's probably strategic.
It's going to bring up 1st and 20. Ball's on the 37-yard line. Same formation. James takes a snap, runs it off tackle again. James gets to the outside, pushed out of bounds. 4-yard gain.
Number 5, Trayvon Lewis on the stop for the Chickasaws. Gain of 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 19.
2nd down and 19. Clock ticks down. 6:57 left to go in the third quarter.
I don't know why. He got out of bounds.
Yep.
Okay. 2nd down. James wants to throw the football this time. Throws it out to Arnold on the sidelines. It's intercepted by the Chickasaws. 40, 35, 30. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Chickasaws.
Didn't get the ball up enough. If he gets that ball up a little bit more, we can go up and make a play on the ball, but the ball was thrown very flat that time.
Well, these Blytheville defensive backs close on the ball quickly.
Close on it quickly.
And they are maybe baiting him a little bit.
They are.
Showing him a window that is open but closes very quickly.
And that's exactly what we couldn't do, is turn the ball over. And we got in a long yardage situation from the penalty and turned the ball over, and here we are.
Gonzalez will be on to kick the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good.
And Austin George, I believe, got a piece of that football, and it still went in. I'm not sure. Mike can probably see on the replay.
We've got a tie football game here. 6:43 left in the 3rd.
Just keep it here for right now, guys.
This Blytheville team is not this good. We are shooting ourselves in the foot.
Shot ourselves in the foot tonight. We've had 2 turnovers. It's been very costly. And, that's you take the 2 turnovers away, we're up 14 to nothing, or, at least 14 to nothing. So.
I'd like to see George get a few handoffs on this.
Absolutely.
Gonzalez will kick it off. Squib kick up the middle. Priest picks it up, kneels on it. Pocahontas will take over the football. 1st and 10 on the 40.
Yep.
Nope.
You're going to see Ace Brooks in on this for this series, guys.
Excuse me. Ball on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. 6:42 left in the 3rd.
Ace Brooks in at quarterback.
At least give James a chance to catch his breath.
Refocus a little bit.
Yep.
3 split wide. Brooks hands it off to Ballard. Ballard's running hard, but that front line of Blytheville's having none of it.
Yeah.
You want to know what adjustments Blytheville made at halftime. It's that line play.
Yep. Second and 9.
Yeah, and I'm sure their coach, Blytheville got whipped. I mean, we just whipped them on the line in the first half. Different story here so far in the second half.
Definitely got their attention at halftime.
Brooks wants to roll out, throw the football down the field. He's got Grooms in the way right through his fingertips.
Great throw. It was where only he could catch it, and just a little bit too far. Excellent throw.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen Starr in wide receiver.
Yeah, absolutely too.
I guess they're trying not to play them both ways, I would assume.
Brooks stays in the game at quarterback, the freshman. X-Man joins him in the backfield. Brooks wants to throw the football. Pass over to the sideline, broken up by the Chickasaws. It was intended for Priest over here.
That was just great defense by the Chickasaws. They got there at the exact perfect time, and
it was a good pass. I mean,
great pass. It was right on the money. He let it go at the perfect time. It was just good defense.
Fourth and 9. George will be on to punt the football.
This is what we
George takes a snap. Good looking punt. Blytheville's going to let it bounce. Bounce down to the 27-yard line, and that's where Chickasaws will take it over. 5:43 left in the third. We're tied 14-all. Need a turnover, guys.
Someone who's been really quiet on the defensive front tonight, Bruce Riccio.
Yep.
We need him to heat up.
Yeah, when you get these Chickasaws down, you really got to put your foot on their throat, and we failed to do that, and so we got a lot of work to do here in the second half.
Bell and Rogers in the backfield. Lewis split out to the far side. Joined by Guyton. Bell takes a snap, hands it off to Rogers. Rogers looking for a hole. Redskins front line all over him.
Should have been a holding out there.
Should have been a holding out there.
Yep.
And the thing with Rogers, I mean, he's a big back, but obviously he's fast. And we've been gang tackling him and bringing him to the ground.
Second and 5. Ball on the 32-yard line. Blytheville looks to the sideline for the call. Bell gets it. Bell hands it to Rogers. Rogers catches the corner.
Holding coming back.
Rogers is going to take it to the house. That's going to be called back.
And that was first time Rogers has got loose on the outside. We see what he can do.
Yep.
He can fly.
That's something we have not seen. Ryder Starr got out physically played there.
Yeah, Priest got right back on his heels as well. Just good blocking downfield for the Chickasaws.
Chickasaws are hitting on all cylinders right now, guys.
And we dodged a bullet.
What I like to see, though, number 2, Brendan Arnold, is getting into our guys' tail. He is pumped up. He's still full of energy, and it upset him.
I agree.
4:55 left to go in the third.
Ball will be spotted on the 22 after the penalty, 2nd and 15.
We do have Swan back into the ball game.
Or in the backfield this time with Bell. Orr gets the handoff. Redskin defense is there to stop him.
Good tackle there. Over there, I think that was
Basil and Tillemeyer.
Yep. Basil and Memphis Basil mixing it up over there a little bit.
Going to bring up 3rd and 12. 4:30 left here in the third.
And the Redskins stay in the 3-4.
Rogers back in the game for the Chickasaws. 2 split. Hand off to Rogers. Rogers gets 1 block. Arnold brings him down out here.
Number 24, Courtney Rogers.
Going to be 4th down.
I was going to say, I doubt they go for it
Yeah,
that deep in
this
their
deep.
side.
Looks like they're going to punt it. Tie football game. It's probably the smartest thing to do.
Again, Redskins right now have nobody back to receive.
It looks like Ace Brooks is getting ready to come back in. Had a couple of good-looking passes on that last set of downs.
Gonzalez gets it off.
Oh, man, what a roll.
Wow. Yep.
Ball rolls down to the 14-yard line. That's when the Skins will take it over.
The Redskins keep on getting closer and closer to blocking that punt.
They sure do.
Well, he gets it off fast.
He sure does.
And he kicks a low line drive like that.
I mean, he is a weapon for them,
Yes,
you know. Was it
Ryder Starr checking
Ryder
in at
Starr's
receiver.
coming in.
Okay, here we go.
Receiver. Yep.
Okay.
You know, and him and Brooks have that comfort level.
They do.
The freshman Brooks gets his play call, brings it out. We need a spark right now. Ryder Starr split to the far side with Swan. Hands it off to the X-Man in the backfield.
Number 21, Xavier Ballard.
He's just getting no running room up front.
Not anything like we had in the first half. They've got it plugged up.
Well, again, we were able to sustain drives, and we were wearing them out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
We've had, I think, maybe 3 or 4 downs. We've been able to do that in the second half.
Brooks wants to run it himself this time. Tries to cut it back upfield, but he's going to get no yards on the game.
They did a great job sniffing that out.
Great job sniffing that out, because that definitely could have went for a lot more yards.
3rd and 8, 2:30 left in the third quarter. Ball's on the 16-yard line.
I don't know if that linebacker stayed home or he missed the play in the first place.
Brooks wants to throw it. Looks down over the middle. Almost intercepted again. He had Arnold.
He got lucky there. He had Arnold, but when he was open, we didn't hit him. So Skins are going to have to punt it here.
These Blytheville defenders do a great job of baiting our quarterback. They give just enough cushion to where they can close down fast and come in to break that up.
George back to punt for Pocahontas. Number 2, John Tavian Wilson back to receive for the Chickasaw.
George stands on his own 5-yard line. George gets a high punt off. Fair catch called. It's going to bounce to the 47-yard line with 2 minutes left in the third, and that's where Chickasaw is going to take over.
And you see now how Gonzalez is a weapon because they flip field position.
Yep, absolutely. Weapon on kickoffs, weapon on punts. He's just done a phenomenal job.
And it wasn't a bad punt by George, but he was just backed up.
Yeah, he was standing in the shadow of his own goalpost back there.
I bet they ain't scared to put him in to kick a field goal either.
No, not at all.
Bell and Rogers in the backfield. Lewis split to the far side. Bell wants to throw the football this time. Had a man open, threw it over his head.
Yep, and another thing you can say, the Skins hadn't got to the quarterback on passing downs tonight. They've done a good job of pass protecting up front. The passes have just been offline for the most part.
We have a flag down.
Holding against Blytheville.
Well, that's why they did such a good job of pass protection.
Basil was calling for that. He knew he got his jersey grabbed.
That was on number 54 for Blytheville. That's his 4th holding penalty of the night.
Nice.
Yep.
That's also their 4th holding penalty of the night.
First going to be 1st and 20.
Two split to the near side, one to the far side of the field. Man in motion.
Somebody jumped.
That's false start.
Player sought for a penalty. False start against Tennessee.
Redskins got to take advantage of this now.
5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 39-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 25.
1st and 25. Minute 57 left here in the third. Man in motion. They give it to Rogers up the middle. Rogers has got a hole. Breaks 2 tackles. He'll be close to a 1st down.
That's the biggest hole he's had all night, and it was definitely a big one.
On the carry, shot made by Austin George. Ball is spotted at the 35-yard line, and that's another Chickasaw 1st down.
Little jawing going on out there. Bell hands it to Orr this time. Orr gets to the front line. Pick up positive yardage.
They're picking up chunks on these last 2 runs.
Clock ticks down to a minute. Left in the third. Score still tied, 14 all. This time Luster's in the backfield with Bell.
That's another false start.
Penalty on the play, false start.
We have got to make them pay for these penalties.
Yes, we do. That's what, 3 or 4 on this drive already?
Absolutely.
Moves the ball out to the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
It's like we've just lost our pep out there. I mean, everybody's.
Well, they're on the back foot right now.
Rogers back in on this for this snap. He was out before the penalty.
Scott and Lewis split to the far side. Like Aaron said, Rogers back in the game. It's like they want to throw it to Rogers or to Scott. He catches the football. It's a fumble. Is that the turnover we need? Yes, it is.
Get it.
Lewis, so it's a fumble on the play.
Lewis on that reception.
He looked like Balt's in on the recovery.
They've already gave it to us. So.
Yeah.
Matt Womack could not make the tackle. He threw a hand in and knocked that ball out in a last-second effort.
I was afraid they were going to call that not a catch.
Yeah.
But
He ran 3 yards there.
He took a step.
That's exactly what we needed to happen. The Skins got to put together a drive here for sure.
Got to take advantage of this. 47 seconds left in the third. This brisk, chilly night here in Blytheville, Arkansas.
Back in the Wildcat, guys.
Ballard takes it himself. Has a hole on the outside, fighting for yards.
He did a great job there, taking it outside and then had a cut back inside and then took that. That's that once he goes out there, it gives him a few options.
Gain of 5. It brings up 2nd down and 5.
Get a few of those outside runs going, that middle will loosen up.
It's one thing I can say about Xavier. I don't ever see time this year that he's hesitated.
looks like we're going to be content to run this down to the end of the quarter, guys.
All right, that'll do it for the third quarter play. 14-all is our score.
John's is a cozy dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church.
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
All right, we're back here, Blytheville, Arkansas. We've got a ball game on our hands. Fourth quarter. Swap sides of the field. Tied at 14. It's going to be who wants it more here in the last 12 minutes.
Well, you know, you look at this Blytheville team, they are definitely not tight. They are dancing. They're having a good time. They're loose. You got to get them holding their britches a little bit, right? You got to get them, wear them down, take some of that pep out of them.
Definitely dance better than anybody else in our conference, I promise.
It's probably a true story.
All right. Redskins are in tight. They leave X-Man in the wild Redskin. X-Man takes it up the middle, gets some hard-fought yardage right there.
Martin's first down.
Yep,
sir.
Just what we needed.
Aaron, as you said, we get some of those outside runs busting. That middle will loosen up a little bit. And one thing we haven't seen much of in this second half, we control the line of scrimmage on that play.
Yep, sure did. Yep, they've definitely got to dig deep and just drive this ball down the field and burn some clock.
I'm surprised we're not going fast here. Redskins to the line. They stay in that heavy package. Ballard gets the hand, or takes it himself. Snap. Ballard bounces to the outside. He's close to another first down. Brought out of bounds. Going to be about a yard short, I think.
Yep. Great run there by Ballard. Saw that and bounced it outside. And good job by that end guy over there for not holding on when he got outside. Because that's easy to do.
Second and 1.
What's he up to now, Jarrett?
38 carries for 195 yards.
And this is the package that we've seen success against Blytheville in the last 2 years, guys, and just see the Skins going back to that.
Xavier's going to have a Barton's first down. Flags
everywhere.
Holding's going to be holding on Carter Couch.
I was hoping it was going to be a face mask.
Me
I saw
too.
a face mask get pulled by one of the Blytheville defenders. Yeah.
Yep. Face mask. There we go. Yep. That'll give us 15 yards. We'll take it.
Good call, gentlemen.
We're going to give a strike against Jarrett for missing that one.
We got away with it. Let's just say that.
Doug Thielemeyer wept. he wouldn't have missed that, boy.
No, sir. No, sir, he wouldn't have. He probably called it from Pocahontas.
He probably did.
Need to fix our down marker there, gentlemen.
First down.
First down, not second.
Barton's first down, 11 minutes left in the fourth. Ballard takes it again. It's stopped.
Yep.
Ballard on the carry. Number 10, James Riley, in on the stop for the kickoff.
Yeah, this is the old DJ Coffee.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
What we were doing, and they're marking it third down. It's actually second down.
There you go.
Second down. Now let's get it right. So we need some more of that outside running.
DJ did this for 4 quarters.
He sure did. Sure did. Right here on this very field.
Yes, sir.
Couldn't hardly walk at the end of the game.
No. And he had a broken hand, too.
Yep.
2nd and 8. Xavier takes it again.
Yeah, and there you see the Skins. That was all the front guys getting a push there.
Most definitely.
Now we're going to switch it up. James checks back in. Your wide receivers check back in. Arnold and Priest are split out. 2 H-backs.
Oh, there we go.
I drew them offside that time. Guys, I think it's going to be real close to a first down, but I know we were.
They're going to mark it.
They're going to give it to us.
All right, Barton's first down. 9:52 left to go in the game.
Hey, we'll take them how we can get them.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
their 13th penalty for 105 yards.
Wow.
Got to take advantage right here, guys.
Absolutely.
9:47 left here in the ball game. James hands it off to Xavier again. He pushes forward for another 4 or 5 yards.
Yep. We'll take it.
Number 5, Trayvon Lewis, overshot for the Kennesaws. A gain of 4. It'll be second down and 6.
Over 3 minutes on this drive now for the Skins that started in the third quarter.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 29-yard line. James takes a snap, gives it to Ballard again. Ballard pushes forward for about 4 more.
So I'm sure everybody in the stadium saw it there, but Blytheville shooting the linebackers up the middle, in the middle of the, before the plays ever snapped, trying to guess the snap count, shooting the linebackers. And we caught them there once, but, we could definitely use another one of those good offsides penalties.
James looks to the sideline, changes the play.
Be a good time for a hard count.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Blytheville's definitely on their fingertips up there, ready to go. James takes it himself this time and gets hit from the backside blitz.
Sure did. They read that one the whole way.
Number 7, Trayvon Lewis. No gain on the play. They go 4th down and 4.
4th down and 3.
I'm going to tell you, you take the sloppy penalties away from Blytheville. This is a much better coach team than we saw 2 years ago.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
7:40 left here in the ball game. 4th and 4. Ball on the 27-yard line. Huge play right here. Pistol formation, they give to George on the counter. George has got the first down and more. Gets pushed out of bounds. I've been looking for that call for a while.
There we go. Austin George, playmaker. When you need a play, give it to your playmaker, and Austin George is that.
He is.
We could probably put together a highlight reel for Austin George this year, along with some of these other Skins, but that just, that's great call by the coaches and just a great run there by Austin George.
Martin's first down. Ball on the 16. James hands it off this time to Ballard. Ballard slips one tackle, picking up another 4.
Yeah, we got a flag over here on the near side, guys. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Skins, I believe. I think it was illegal formation. I don't think we had a guy on the line of scrimmage on this side.
Okay. 1st and 15, backs it up on the 21-yard line.
Got to check in, boys.
Coach Chester voicing his opinion. Priest and Arnold split out. 7:20 left here in the ball game.
We talked about not going tempo. I mean, they're just trying to take the air out of the ball, right? Yeah, he's trying to take up most of the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Well, we needed this. We needed a long drive, needed to get the defense off the field for a while.
Gives it to George again. George up the middle, tries to get outside this time, and it's going to be brought down.
On the stop of the kickoff, number 7, Trayvon Owen.
You know, they're hoping that their backers are overrunning the play.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Which is what happened the last time we ran that.
Yep.
Second down and 14.
2nd and 14. Ball spotted on the 20. Pistol formation now. Pitches it out to Xavier. He catches a corner. Xavier at the 10, pushed out at the 6.
That's going to be real close to a first down, but I think he's going to be about a yard short. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Looks like here comes that heavy package back in, guys.
Got another trip in the red zone, and we got to punch it in this time.
Yep. I'd put Xavier under center.
3rd and about a half yard is what it looks like.
I agree, Brock. But I think he may be in the shotgun.
6:37 left in the ball game. Ballard to take the snap. Ballard has a first down and more. He's keep pushing. Another Barton's first down.
Down to the 2-yard line. Good hard run there by Ballard.
That was huge.
Number 7, Trayvon Owen. Ball was spotted at the 2-yard line.
Right, so it's going to be 1st and goal. Ball on the 2. 6:20 left here in the ball game.
Same personnel in.
Ballard. Touchdown, Redskins! Xavier Ballard pushes it across.
Got what we needed, the touchdown. But almost as important, this conversion.
Yes.
100%. Almost isn't, because if you miss it, they can line up with Mr. Gonzalez and kick it between the uprights. So very, very, very key conversion here by the Redskins.
Yeah, 'cause he's automatic on the
He's automatic. So very important. Hopefully we save something in the tank for this.
Ace Brooks wants to throw the football over and it's incomplete. End zone. Had a man open, but stepped in and tipped it away.
He tried to throw that little swinger out to Baltz again.
All right, your Redskins are up by 6 with 6 minutes left in the ball game. Going to call on that defense now to make a big stop.
Yep, defense is going to have to make a big stop. We got a big turnover, and led to that drive. We've had that drive was almost, well, actually it was 7 minutes in length. So did what we needed to do there. Just didn't get that conversion. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt us.
We talk about this, you miss on 3 2-point conversions, and that's a touchdown swing.
Touchdown swing, that's right.
Back to the Chickasaws, number 7.
Chickasaws are inching their back men up to the 30-yard line.
Be a good time to kick it over the head.
I was about to say, George.
Yep,
George
absolutely.
can kick it that far.
Sure would. And it wouldn't bother me a bit to see it.
Nope.
High kick. Fair catch.
He didn't call fair catch.
No, did he not? Okay.
He did not. No.
Caught by the front line, so going to be good field position. Defense has got to stand up. I'd have liked to see him kick that one a little deeper.
Yep.
All right, Chickasaws will take it over. 6:07 left in the ball game. Chickasaws are on the 49-yard line. We got a bunch formation to the right. Play clock's run out on them, so that's going to be a penalty.
5 yards back. Chickasaws keep making the mistakes. Hopefully the Skins defense can cash in on it.
After the penalty, it'll be first down and 15.
First and 15 now. Ball on the 44-yard line. Bell hands it off to Rogers. Rogers was caught in the backfield. Now the Redskins are still swarming him, bring him down.
Good tackle, gang tackling by the Skins.
Basil disrupted that play.
Yep.
You got a 6'2", 220-pound running back. You better hang on. He broke the first 3 tackles, but like you said, great job by the Redskins of that second wave.
5:37 and ticking here in the fourth quarter.
Blytheville taking their time over here, Aaron.
Yep. Play clock at 12.
Bell and Rogers look to be in the backfield. Play clock's at 7. They're still making adjustments. Bell hands it to Rogers again up the middle. Redskins are swarming him. He keeps reaching his arm out.
Just grab that ball, boys, and take off with it. It's going to be 3rd and 12 for Chickasaws, but you got to believe with 4:59 and ticking and the Skins just putting up a 7-minute drive, they're not thinking anything but two more downs to get first down here.
Yep. Let's get 2 stops right here. Blytheville's just letting that clock churn down. 3 men split out. Bell and Rogers in the backfield. Now they're going to have to call a timeout.
That's their first.
The only thing I can think of is he thinks they're going to score and try not to leave no time on the clock.
That's exactly what they're thinking, and that's the game plan here. They don't want to give us the ball back, and
and I don't know what Gonzalez's range is on field goals, but I'd say it's pretty good.
Yep.
I mean,
that gets you within 3.
Yeah, I mean, then yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully, we won't
have to find out.
Find out. Thank you.
4:31 left here in the ball game. Big defensive stop we need right here. Need 2 of them.
Yep.
3rd and 12. Bell in the backfield with Rogers. Man in motion, that's Orr. Bell wants to throw the football, complete over the middle.
Yep.
To the 44-yard line.
They got over a 4th down and about 3.
They got over half of what they needed for a first down.
Absolutely. I think that was one of the first passes they've completed tonight. They've thrown that little slant a couple of times, but it's bounced off hands.
Look for Rogers to get the football. Man in motion. They hand it to Rogers. Rogers gets outside. He's going to have a first down and more. Taken down at the 35-yard line. First down, Chickasaws.
Yep, Skins got kind of overrun it a little bit. Nobody was outside. And
Womack may have just made a touchdown-saving tackle there.
Sure did.
Good open field tackle on a really good running back.
3:49 and ticking in the ball game.
3 men split. Bell and Rogers in the backfield. Hands it to Rogers. Rogers got positive yardage.
Handoff to number 24, Courtney Rogers.
What's Rogers up to now, Jared?
Number 2.
That brings him up to
Rogers is down.
To how many?
Rogers 53. Is down, boys.
He is
grabbing
down on
his
the
ankle.
field, grabbing his ankle.
Officials timeout.
And that would obviously be a big loss to Blytheville's offense. We've seen Orr come in, had a couple of decent runs, but he's not nearly the back that Rogers is.
Rogers trying to walk off now, jog off.
Ball is spotted at the 31-yard line. It'll be set down in 6.
It's going to come out of play. Well, he's on the bench now. Nobody's tending to him, but let's see. That's Luster in the backfield now with Bell. 3 minutes left. 2nd and 6. Luster gets the handoff. Luster's going to have another first down.
Luster's a big bruising back too there, guys. I mean, that's going to bring the clock with under 3 minutes, and Blytheville's got it at 24-yard line of the Skins.
1st and 10 on the 24. Chickasaws take their time. Man in motion, hand it to Luster again. This time the Redskins meet him, stop him for about a yard gain.
They're going to mark him no gain, it looks like, Brock.
Rogers is checking back in.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2:23 and ticking down here in the ball game.
Like we said, Rogers back in the game. Bell gives it to Rogers. Rogers takes a bounce outside, tries to catch a corner. Brought down at the 18-yard line.
Give him 8.
Number 47, Ryder Balks on the tackle. Gain of 7, brings up 3rd down.
And he's found that running room here in the second half that he wasn't finding in the first half.
3rd and 3.
Casey's going to get timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout Pocahontas. Their first of the half.
1:42 left in the ball game. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 17-yard line. We know where the ball's probably going.
Absolutely. Right to the hands of Mr. Rogers.
But again, Rogers well below his season average.
14 carries for 60 yards.
Averaging 140 a game, 138 a game.
The Redskins have done a great job on him.
He had that one big run called back.
So the turnovers tonight, we have 2 and they have 1. Is that correct?
No.
We have 3.
We have 3 turnovers?
We have 3. They have 1.
Okay.
Here we go, 3rd and 3.
And Blytheville came into the game with 10 interceptions on the season.
Bell hands it to Rogers. Rogers still limping, but he gets the ball, gets outside, pushed out at the 4-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, 1st and goal for the Chickasaws. Minute 35 left.
All right, boys, we got to bow up.
At the 6-yard line, and that's another Chickasaw first down.
Coming in with a heavy package, bringing in an extra big body up front.
He is a big body. Redskins wholesale platoon.
Yep, Redskins bringing in bigger bodies as well. Yep, that should be a false start.
That time Rogers is in the backfield by himself.
Yep.
Penalty's going to back him up. Bring up 1st and goal from the 11 this time. Rogers stays in. It's the Wildcat offense. Man in motion. Rogers fakes it to him, takes it off tackle, and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Chickasaws. 20-20.
And bring in their kicker to kick the extra point.
And Aaron, we talked about how big missing that 2-point conversion was.
Absolutely. And here it is.
Gonzalez on to kick the extra point. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Minute 30 left in the ball game. Chickasaws take a 1-point lead.
Holy moly. 1:29 left to go in the game.
It looks like Ace Brooks is going to be coming into the ball game, guys.
So let me ask you a question. So the clock should start when the referee blows his whistle, correct?
Correct. That's when it starts.
It didn't start till the ball was snapped on that last play.
Gotcha.
Redskins will have Arnold, the next man, back deep. Look for Gonzalez to put his foot in this one.
Yep, absolutely. He's going to kick this as far as he can kick it.
1:29 left on the clock. Gonzalez kicks a squib up the middle. It's taken by Arnold at the 20, 25, 30-yard line. Going to be brought down at the 33. The Redskins will take over at the minute 23 left in the game. Stay tuned after the game to the Buckeye Postgame show.
We've seen a game-winning drive against Brooklyn this year. But they started that possession with 4 minutes left on the clock.
And we weren't pinned this far deep.
Skins got 2 timeouts.
Ace Brooks, the freshman at quarterback. Brooks wants to throw the football, sprints out, throws it. He's got Arnold.
Yep.
Arnold has a first down, but he stays in bounds. The clock continues to run. They'll stop while they move the chains. Welcome to senior high football, Ace Brooks.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't need you to do much. We just need a less than 2 minute drive here.
Brooks rolls out the opposite side. This time throws it, almost intercepted.
Almost.
Clock will stop.
He was looking for Baltz. Baltz is well covered.
Second down and 10.
It'll stop the clock, give the Skins time to kind of get their thoughts together, and you've got guys on the wrong side of the ball here. I'm not sure what's up with that.
We're not going to be able to throw too many more 10-yard passes. We got to start throwing it down the field.
Nope.
Brooks sprints out, looks downfield. He's got Arnold, but the defensive man is there at the same time. Incomplete. Clock stops with 56 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 10.
All right, Stars in the game.
Checking in for Swan. They need to let Ace set his feet with the pocket.
Absolutely.
That's what I was thinking.
Set his feet, throw that football.
He's rolled out the past 3 times. Star. Now he wants to set his feet, throw the football downfield. Intended for Priest down there, incomplete.
All comes down to this.
4th and 10, 50 seconds left on the clock. Got to get a completion right here to continue the game. Timeout taken by the Redskins.
Timeout on the play. Timeout Pocahontas.
Be their second.
Second of the half.
I don't think we have to take the long shot downfield right here. We still got 50 seconds left, get a first down.
Just need to get a first down. And
it'd be amazing if we got the first down and got out of bounds.
Yes.
So then the clock doesn't start when the chains get reset. It starts at the snap.
Redskins still have one more timeout.
I look for Priest or Arnold on an out route to the sideline.
Yep.
Here we go. One fine star.
Number 24, Courtney Rogers. Number 52, Darius Rogers. And number 55, Nate King.
Star, Priest, and Arnold are your wideouts. Brooks takes a snap, rolls out, looks over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Star. 44 seconds left here on the clock, and the Redskins will turn it over on downs. Pocahontas has one timeout.
The Blytheville defense made the plays when they needed to.
Stay with us after the game for the Buckeye Postgame show. Finish giving you our stats for the game. Blytheville in the victory formation. Oh, they fumbled the football. Got back on it.
Loss of 1. It'll be second down and 11.
Casey's going to use his last timeout.
Timeout on the field.
I think to make sure that these guys don't do anything silly here where they can't play the first half of next week.
That was actually a fumbled snap right there. That was a live ball on the ground.
Wow.
Center jumped back on it. .33 seconds left. Blytheville will probably have to take just one knee.
Ted Bell takes a knee. Ball started the 47-yard line.
That's your ball game, folks.
Play clock's at 34 and the game clock's at 16, so that's going to do it.
Redskins going to fall to 3-4, 2-3 in conference. And Blytheville is going to be set up. If they can take down Southside next week, they can get that 2 seed. Quick word from our sponsors. We'll be right back for the Buckeyes post-game wrap-up.
Sandhill Dentistry is located at 2654 Thomasville in Pocahontas. For the skilled, caring, and professional family dentist you deserve, please stop by to see Dr. Josh Toney and his wonderful staff.
Whether you are looking for supplies for your latest home project or need a few things for around the farm, you'll find it at Buckeye. With a complete line of farm products, work clothing, and the ultimate lawn and garden center, Buckeye is truly a one-stop shopping adventure. An old-style general store with all the products you could ever imagine, friendly smile included.
All right, folks, back here for our Buckeyes post-game wrap-up. Jared, that was a heartbreaker, no matter how you look at it, buddy.
It was indeed. I mean, we played hard both sides of the ball, offensive and defensively. Just sadly, we could not come away with it. As we mentioned multiple times throughout the season, that last missed 2-point conversion was a heartbreaker for us.
It was definitely the turning point of that fourth quarter for sure. And Blytheville, I mean, again, you got to give them credit, man. They slowed it down. They went for the score with no time left on the clock. They made that happen, and just you got to take your hat off to them. They played a good game, and as we said, they're gonna have a chance against Southside next week to get that 2 spot. So give us the offensive wrap up. I know Xavier went over 200 again. First time he's been over 100 yards that we've lost a ball game.
Yes, sir. As you mentioned, Xavier Ballard, 45 carries, 227 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. He is going to be your Don Steakhouse Offensive Player of the game. Great job by this young man. He does not – one thing about him, he always puts in effort. He's always running the ball as hard as he can. He had a great game tonight. Brooks comes in a lot in the second half. He finishes the game 1 for 9, 13 yards passing. He has 0 yards rushing on the night. Austin George comes in, 3 carries for 22 yards. James finishes with 12 carries for 40 yards. Priest stayed your leading receiver, 30 receiving yards. Arnold behind him with 13, then Baltz with 5, George with 3. I think that's something that we look for next week. As we saw a lot of switching between James and Brooks in the second half. I think next week throughout practice, it's going to be a QB controversy on who's going to start on Friday night.
Probably right. How about on the defensive side of the ball?
Defensive side of the ball, your Rancho Bravo defensive player of the game is going to be number 13, Payne Swan. He finishes the game with 3 tackles for loss, 10 total tackles tonight. Defense all around the board. Everyone that touched the field had tackles, made plays. As we mentioned earlier in the game, and at halftime, hats off to the freshman Ryder Starr. Steps in his first start for the senior high team. He ends the night with 3 tackles, 2 pass deflections. Lane Tillemeyer, number 9, second in our tackle chart, finishes the game with 8, 2 tackles for loss. I mean, it's hard to say anything bad about this defense. They
held Rogers to
16 carries for 71 yards.
16 for 71.
Yes, sir.
But he made it count when it was needed. When he needed to.
When it was needed.
All right, folks, that's a tough one. I just don't know any other way to say that. Again, Redskins fall to 3-4, 2-3 in conference. We're going to be back on Thursday night, taking on the Highland Rebels. That game will most likely be to decide the 4th or 5th seed in the playoffs. So just a huge game every time we play the Rebels. But, again, it's kind of pick your poison. You win, we get the 4 seed, we go to Arkadelphia. We get the 5 seed, we go to Nashville. We know that we can beat Nashville. So we want to close this season on a high note. I know that these seniors would not want to go winless against the Rebels in their senior high career. So we're going to wrap it up here, folks, for Brock Thielemeyer, for Aaron Baltz, for Jarrett Thompson, and for Mark Holt. This is Mike Thompson. We will see you next Thursday night back at Schoonover Stadium.